All right, so this is going to be a continuing series that I'm going to do. We're hoping to do it every day, and it's where we kind of go over the trending videos or topics that have come up. And so what we're going to look at is some clips that we've thrown together. There we go. And just see what we see. And if you guys see anything that like you want to talk about or help with the debunking, more the merrier. So let's get into it. My wife actually threw this list together, so we're going to kind of look at this as we go. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, all right, that worked. All right, so the first thing that she sent was this picture. All right, so this is going around social media, and the whole idea around it is that this is a picture of the Rothschild, which are like a rich group, a rich family that lived. I don't even know when they lived. The name is kind of synonymous with, you know, rich upper crust kind of people, and so it's kind of a meme where they're like the Rothschilds, and they have this picture. So, I mean, we can kind of already tell that it's AI generated. But let's zoom in. Let's take a look at it a little more, because when you start to zoom in, you start to see the details that things don't look quite right. And I think this is actually, this is like a screen capture of the original picture. So there's a lot of pixelation in it. But you can already kind of tell that, you know, things aren't exactly right with it. Now, having found if you do a reverse Google image on it, it comes up as someone made this in AI as a meme of the Rothschilds. But the real question is why would they create this about people that aren't really in the news anymore, or like a trending subject? It is a very odd thing to create about a family that's not much around. Maybe the family is still around, but the real news about this, yeah, here it is. This is the meme that came through. So it was nobody, the Rothschilds, right? So if you actually look at their family, you find out that this isn't actually too far off. So they would have these balls. I didn't want that. I just want a picture. So if you look at, here it is. This is the one I wanted. Yeah. So this is their surrealist ball back in 1972. And I mean, I actually think truth is stranger than fiction on this one. But this is an actual picture of the two of them at their surrealist ball. So, yeah. I mean, it's weird, it's creepy, and I think that's what the guy was kind of making fun of, was the fact that these are the things that they used to do. Yeah. Yeah, totally creepy. I mean, even like what's weird about it too, and I wish Google, there we go. I think he has a pheasant on his head, or that's the background. It's hard to tell if this is his hat or is this his hat. I have a feeling that the pheasant on the top is his hat. You know, other than their dresses, you know, the way that they're dressed is okay. But the odd thing too is that I don't think she can see out of those eyes. So there's like these second set of eyes there. There has to be a joke there. There probably is. Nothing that I can think of too. I mean, and it's even ornate too. It's got like these little jewels all over it as well. So, I mean, yeah, that other picture is fake, but they're not that far off. And I don't know if this is, yeah, Yeah. So here's another picture from uh, the ball that they had, and apparently it was a big thing. Like it was, like they had photographers there doing, taking pictures. Like, and the images just get weirder and weirder the more you look at them. So, like, yeah, she, she, there you go. Yeah. I mean, it's a surrealist ball. So what are you going to do about it? But while the original picture that was posted, we can definitely say that's not real. What it's based on is totally real. So we'll give it to them on that one. So the other one is a few videos that posted. So let's look at one of these videos. So here, let's rewind this one. And I'm hoping that the sound isn't too bad on this. I like the reactions to this.
Es que debe ser un metal grande o un espejo, no sé por qué.
Claro, porque se pirete en negro.
Porque para que rebote de esa forma, claro, ¿cachai? Eso no es una linterna, ya cachamos que no es una linterna. Es el rebote. ¿Cachai? Yo alumbro para allá.
Okay, that's it. It immediately goes into this. So it has this kind of green light that emanates from there. So my first thought is that it's some sort of LiDAR system. And LiDAR we use it for a lot of different things, but the main thing is for mapping. But we don't use green light. We use invisible light because there's no reason to make the light visible. So my second thought is that this is just a drone that someone's flying in their backyard that has a LED attachment on the back. But it's one thing I did want to look up is, am I right? Yeah. So not back to tab, but back to tab. All right, let's take a look here. So what we're going to look at as green laser light from a drone. How do we look up that? Well, I mean, the fact that I typed that in and there's all the results for the laser light videos. So, let's look at images. Let's see if there's... Yeah. Oh. Okay. There you go. I think that's exactly what it is right there. So, yeah, the U.S. Army developing laser power. I don't understand that at all. And if you look, there's even more craziness that occurs around it. See, like this kind of makes a little more sense. So what the link is that like the U.S. Army can use a laser to knock out drones, especially since there are some foreign countries that are utilizing drones for offensive purposes against like U.S. Navy carriers and stuff like that. That is not what this is. Green light is typically used because it's on, you can see it better than red light on the spectrum. So I honestly think that this is an anti-collision system for it. Because if you look, when it hits the lens, it's not doing one like light. It kind of breaks off. So like this one, it doesn't make sense. Like one, they're flying way too fast to do LiDAR. LiDAR, you have to go really slow. If you're going that fast, you're going to get like, you're not even going to be able to tell if you hit a house or not. They're just going to be random dots scattered all over the place. But look, like right there. There it is. So, and if you look, It's a green laser for flying drones, and it can spell out words. So that's it is. These things are lasers attached to drones, and they're used for entertainment purposes, and they just fly overhead, and people take photos of it, and it looks mysterious because it's a green light, and they don't understand drones. So drones are going to become the next like UAP, UFO thing. Honestly, I think probably 99% of what you see is going to be drones. The more we use drones for entertainment, as well as like, business entities as well. Military uses them, businesses use them, amateurs use them for photography. So if you see something moving around and it's blinking, first thought you should have is it a drone? And the answer is probably yes. So, yeah, there's your answer right there. Cavant Modules makes a green laser light that looks exactly 100% like the lights there. So, debunked. Okay, what else do we have here? So, let's take a look at this. Yeah, right? Like, look at that. I mean, that is exactly the same as what was in this video here. So, see the green light? The thing doesn't move. So, like, there's a lot of people that are saying that the light's like a LiDAR attached to a satellite. And I worked for a company that worked with LiDAR. It doesn't work that way. The laser would have to be super powerful and super slow to do any type of real imaging for like land-based objects. So, and it's not green. They don't use green light. They're invisible to the naked eye. So this makes a lot more sense that these are entertainment drones that are up in the air. Yeah. And I want one. Well, one, I just want a drone to play around with and bother my neighbors. But past that, I just want one because it looks cool as well. Okay, well, that was that. What was the other one? Let's take a look here. So, yes, this picture. The Chattanooga, Tennessee halo. Oh, and I need to move these before I do this. Here, that's a cool picture. But let's just see if anybody else can think of what that could possibly be. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I don't think that it's a portal, and I don't think it's otherworldly. I actually think it's something else. Oh, that's a good question. I'll look that up. Let me see. Do I still have that open? I'd imagine this thing's pretty pricey. Price on request. So expensive. I would imagine expensive. It says extremely light. So there you go. 582 grams. Yeah. That's actually pretty light. Oh my God, it's like a Frankenstein module too. Look at that. All right, let's go back to this one. So, so this one's pretty easy. I think what occurred, the rainbow kind of thing is the only thing that really throws me off here. Other than, I'd love to have seen a video of this because I'm kind of thinking. So let's go back a little bit here. No Price is usually telling exactly right. Yep. So with this picture, here are my thoughts. Is that the ring of smoke that exists is not typically a natural phenomenon. It's usually caused by something that explodes, fires that get set. Big forest fires have been known to cause this, but more importantly, power transformers. Yeah, that's what causes it to glow like it is. So if you look up, let me see if I can find it. I've got all these windows open as I was doing research today. Here you go. Yeah. Here's some rings that look very similar to what we're seeing there. These are all caused by power transformers blowing up. And so since they blow up so quickly, they billow, and that forms a ring. Like all over the place. Like there. That's a transformer blowing up right there. Google. Like all over the place. So what my guess is that with this picture is that if you look where the smoke's coming from, right down in this area, there is probably a high voltage power line running through the woods. And then they caught it right as the explosion hit, which would have caused like almost a shock wave of water vapor. Yeah. I mean, if you like when a transformer blows, it's like crazy. Here, let me see if I can do this. I'd love to actually find like a video of one blowing up. I mean, you can see the aftermaths of it. Is that a good one? Yeah. This one. Yeah, look at that. So and this is not the transformer blowing up. This is a transformer arcing. So this one's more like something punctured it and the oil's leaking onto the contacts below. You don't want to stand that close to those things. The transformers are dangerous. Here, this probably be a good one. Here you go. That's a transformer blowing up. And that's a step down transformer, so it's not going to be... Why is this picture still... God. It's like all I do is look up scary stuff. Yeah, look at that. So that's high voltage arcing from the transformer.
Not again. Fuck.
Not again.
Fucking electrical contact is shorting out on the line.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that was like not high voltage. So that one was like a house feed. But you get one of the ones that are running like the high voltage lines. When they blow up, it's massive. So that's what that looks like to me. That's exactly what it looks like to me. And the light was just shining in the right area to make it glow. And then, people were talking about portals. Yeah. Okay, we can move on to the next, right? I think we got this one. Portals to hell. Obviously in Tennessee, there's portals to hell. So this one, I want to read this one because this is all sorts of not crazy. I received an encrypted email last night from my top intel source regarding UAPs in California, Lockheed, and Palmdale. The message read, "I warned you, it has begun. For God's sakes, wake up." Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's see what the waking up thing is, because I'm pretty sure that I've seen this video before, and I don't remember where.
I mean, the one over there looks like it's really like it's not burning up. So that's so trippy.
Right, that was it. That's the whole video. Okay, so when you look into this, there's no information where it was recorded, how it was recorded, when it was recorded. It's recorded on really low quality. I mean, it's really pixely. And I think they did it on purpose. It looks like it was done through a filter to make it look like it's worse than it is. It's next to a highway, which means that it's not out in the middle of nowhere. And there's what looks like a street light or something nearby. So one of the things that I noticed about this is that these lights start to form a pattern.
It's not burning up.
Yeah. So they're starting to form a line. And then they're forming like almost like a grid pattern. Yep.
That's so tricky.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like from that angle, this could be the surface of the sun right off to the side, and you're getting some sort of like weird anomaly that's coming off of Venus or something like that. Who knows, right? So it's so badly filmed that there's like no understanding of what you're seeing here. But I'm gonna go out on a guess and say, you're seeing drones. You're seeing drones lining up for.
It's not burning up. So
See, if you look there, they start to form like into a square. And you know what's cool is you see these the drones that are used for the entertainment when you have the big drone swarms. They first take off. They all get to like a pre-done position, and then they start their routine. That's all I think they're seeing here. And since it's kind of like hitting the lights off to the side, they're kind of twinkling and looking a little weird. And yeah, I mean, if we knew the time and we also knew the location, I guess we could have looked up, hey, what's occurring at that time at that location? I bet you there would be some sort of like festival going on or something like that. But nope. We don't get anything. All we get is the alien interview case closed posting this. And UFO Twitter, UAP Twitter, aliens, UFO California, Lockheed. He actually says, like, oh yeah, no he doesn't. Road Mystery, that one I don't understand. Vetted Podcast, which I don't understand that one either. I need to look up these things. And Palmdale UFOs. So, okay. There we go. We do have some information. Let's look this up. Let's look up Palmdale, California UFOs. All right. Zigzagging, blah, blah, blah. How about we just do images? Because what I want is I just want something that kind of matches it. Yeah, we got this one, the UFO mass sighting in Palmdale. Oh, is this is a continuation of another one. Yes. Okay. This is a good one too. Here. Okay, let's just go to it.
To Edwards Air Force Base. Many assumed
Yeah, it's not what I want. Show me the video.
There is also the possibility
There we go.
that the lights were the result of a natural atmospheric or optical phenomenon. While less likely,
So you got this floating blue and red lights. So this was in Palmdale, California. This was captured from multiple sources as well.
Does not account for the consistency and duration of the sightings.
Yeah. These are different. These are all different sightings. So we're going to ignore that and that and that.
At hours of the night.
Okay. Oh my God, really?
The chamber recently added a more limited provision that would compel.
Oh my God, there is literally 15 minutes of AI imagery.
Governmental branches and agencies hold conflicting opinions.
Okay, we're going to go
on
back
terminology
because
to be used
there's
to
an
refer
actual
to unexplained
angle
sightings.
of this
Although
that
the
is
government has decided
really
against
good.
using the term UFOs, there is disagreement regarding whether the appropriate terminology should be aerial phenomena.
But no, he's got to like show pictures from like video games and stuff like that. Is this it?
Y'all, we're back with the Palmdale UFO incident, which is just getting stranger.
It's not getting stranger. Nope, that's not from the same scene.
Visited his
That's not from the same scene. Come on.
drone.
There it is. These are the UFOs that everybody's talking about. Look at all the witnesses.
Now, in my opinion, that's very, very similar. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's saying the same thing. All right. So, this is another continuation of the Palmdale UFO. The truth is out there. So, what occurred was that someone posted these pictures of these flying lines, and one of the lines, which was really good, kind of went behind a marina, like they were. So, what the guy was saying was that there's cops stopping us from going over there, and there's all these lights that were dropping like they were diving down behind this marina. Well, the cops were there because they were putting on a drone show, and those lights that they saw dropping were a drone show. So it got debunked immediately on the Twitter post, and then everybody said, well, what about these lights? And then they showed just random lights from everything else that they had. One looked like a Chinese lantern, one looked like a Starlink light. So, people doubled down on it, went in, and now we got this guy, you don't believe the truth, you can't handle the truth. And yeah, we can handle the truth. And the truth is, it wasn't there. And I love my wife for putting this one on there. Oh, thanks, Nicole. No, this really happened. This is not AI at all. Oh my God. We're going to ignore that one. And we'll move on with our lives. It's not even that it's that bad. It's the fact that the AI is so bad. Like this is like this one of the Rothschilds. It's at least a good AI. Like it looks like it could be an old timey picture, which I don't understand whether the Rothschilds from the 60s would make it look like it's from the 1880s or 1890s or something like that, and the sepia tone look to it. But at least they tried. At least they tried. So you know what? I think that's it. Those are the kind of videos that I had today. If you guys have anything else that you want to see, make sure you comment on it. We also have a Discord that we're going to start doing submissions for videos as well, that if you want viewed or debunked or whatever, throw it over there and we'll take a look at it. So I think that's it for me. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. And you guys have a good one.